To move on here, I'd like to thank you all for coming to the committee and leading evidence to the committee. Thank you very much. Do members have suggestions now about how we would like to continue with this petition?
Yes, Convener. I would like to say that, given the concerns which the petitioners have forcefully argued, many still have, regarding the conviction of Mr al-Megrahi, I think the committee should write to the Scottish Government asking whether it will open an independent inquiry into the 2001 Kamp van Zeist conviction of Mr al-Megrahi for the bombing of Pan Am Flight 103 in December 1988, as called for by the petitioners. And if not, why not?
Can we, when we write to them, can we address this reason one that they've given, the questions to be asked and answered in any such inquiry beyond the jurisdiction of Scots law? And as Robert Forrester said, can we ask, it would need to be initiated by those with the required power and authority. Can we ask who those that they refer to are, who does have the required power and authority, and what is the UK legislation that prevents the Scottish Government from doing this? Because I think that's fair enough to get, if that's the argument that's used, then to get absolute clarity on that so that we all know where we stand.
Kathy?
Yeah. Just to follow on from the point that Bill Butler has made, and just taking the responses that we've had to questions today, I think we have to be very clear when we're writing to the Scottish Government. If they come back with a negative response to the inquiry, we really need to know point by point why that is, and that was to answer the point that a couple of the witnesses gave about if it's beyond the jurisdiction, why. I ask that we quote the legislation that they're relying on.
Is that agreed by the committee then, that we contact the Scottish Government in those terms? Yes.
Say one more thing. The second reason given would be that there would be no powers to compel witnesses, and we've got the evidence that's been given to say that actually under whatever the Act is, that they can compel witnesses. Could we specifically ask them to respond to that? I mean, they might say yes to an inquiry, but if they're saying no, could we ask them to respond to that one as well?
Is that agreed? Yeah. That's agreed. Thank you very much. Do you want a quick break? The next new petition we have before us today is PE1359 by Daphne Jackson on behalf of Ettrick and Yarrow Community Council, calling on the Scottish Parliament to urge the Scottish Government to make representations to mobile phone companies